Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a new pen unboxing and I'm really looking forward to this. I have a new Radius Settimo Marmo Bianco and I cannot wait to open it. Now if you are not familiar with the name Radius, it's an Italian brand. It's created in Settimo, which is a town in Italy, which I'm familiar with because I am Italian. And it has now been purchased by Leonardo, which we all know and love. So this company existed since 1934 and has now been purchased by Leonardo, and they chose to keep the name for the Settimo pens. And I'm really excited about opening this up. So let's take a closer look at the box. I love the foiling that's on here, as you can see in my light. And basically down here it says Un Marco Italiano del 1934, and it just means a company mark or brand that's been in existence in Italy since 1934. This box is really interesting looking. I love the art that's on there. Really pretty. Now if you look on the side of the box, it's kind of hard because it's kind of the same color of the writing as the box. It says Radius 1934, produced in Italy in the Leonardo workshops. So yeah, that's really interesting. And here on the side, it just says that I got the gold tone in the fine nib. It is gold tone, but it is not a gold nib. It's just a regular steel nib. So let's open this up because I can't wait to get my hands on this. Let's take a look. Okay, the first thing we have is the international warranty. It is written in Italian and in English. And then here we have some information about the company, and it is written in both Italian and English. So if you do purchase this pen, you don't need to speak Italian or read Italian. I can read this. I won't read it to you. I'll spare you guys. And yeah, so that's your warranty card. And here is the box, and I'm really looking forward to this. Oh my, it's beautiful. Let's open this up. Wow, this is gorgeous. This is exactly what I was looking for. And the color scheme on this one is called Marmo Bianco, which means white marble. It is resin and it's absolutely gorgeous. It has these beautiful resin pieces embedded. I just love this so much. It's gorgeous. And again, I got the gold tone, so I really wanted that. Here we have the Radius 1934 tag. I'm just going to take that off. And let's open this up and check the nib. The nib is very beautiful. Let me see if I can give you a close-up of it. Okay, the nib says Radius Superior 1934. It does not say fine on the nib, but I know that it is a fine that I purchased, and it's quite beautiful. And again, this is a steel nib. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is everything that I wanted. It has a really nice neutral color tone, which is pretty much the aesthetic that I go for when I purchase fountain pens, and this is exactly what I was hoping for it to be. It is gorgeous. I really love this a lot, and basically what this is it's inspired by ivory and ochre shades of Piedmont churches and castles, which really makes sense because a lot of that is prevalent in Italian architecture. And they do call it Marmo Bianco, white marble, because it symbolizes strength and durability. So that is really interesting. I am absolutely in love with this. Now guys, I do not have my scale today. It is not working properly. I need to purchase a new one. So I'm going to see if I can get some weight details for this pen, and I will put it down below in the description. But let's just take a closer look. Yeah, this is gorgeous. This feels so comfortable in my hand. So I'm really impressed. The resin work on this is gorgeous. It has beautiful cream and ochre colors. It's got like a nice tan color or beige in there. Really, really pretty. I love the detail that's on the cap. If you can see, that's probably one of my favorite parts. Here's the clip. It is short, but it looks like it's very functional, so I'm happy with that. Let's close this up and see how it feels. It feels really nice in my hand, not too light, but not too heavy. I have a tendency to lean towards lighter pens. And let's see, we're going to open this up. The converter is included, and it looks like a standard international converter. Oh, interesting. Okay, this one is a twist-on converter. I don't know if you can see that right there, the little threads. I really love that. So far, I have not had a converter that's like that. Most of them just press in with pressure, and you kind of just like hope it doesn't come out. This one actually screws in, and I love that. And then we have the little plunger action here. So that's very comfortable. I'm going to screw that back on. Very nice and smooth. It doesn't have any issues. Now, your fingers do touch the threads here, but they're not metal. They're the resin, so they feel really comfortable in my hand. Let's get that cap back on. Yeah, very beautiful. I'm going to just post it and see how posting goes. Okay, it does post well. It feels secure. I post 50% of the time, and 50% of the time I don't. So it just depends on my mood if I'm a poster or not. I wanted to do a size comparison between these two pens. This is my Platinum Chai Latte, and this is the new pen, and as you can see, it is slightly larger. Let's check the bodies, and then we will compare it with them with the caps as well. So as you can see, the Settimo is definitely larger, and even the nib itself is larger. So it's a pretty hefty sized pen, and I really, really like it. I also wanted to compare the two tops, and as you can see, the Chai Latte is slightly taller because of the dome that has the crystals, but the Settimo is a much larger cap. If you look at the two side by side, you can see that it is definitely wider and larger. So that's the comparison between those two. Here are the two pens in my Galen leather holder, and you can see that the Settimo is much larger than the Platinum Chai Latte. Also, if you notice, the Chai Latte has a much larger clip. If you look here at the Settimo, it is a very small clip. I do like it though. It is functional, but just keep that in mind that it is very tiny on the top of this large cap. So let's not hesitate, let's ink this up. I'm going to be inking it up with my DR Dementis Archive ink in black. Normally I would not put black in this pen, but currently I'm going to need an everyday pen for my Hobonichi weeks. I do have a Pilot Vanishing Point coming, but it's in a medium nib, so I don't know if that's going to become my everyday pen, and this one here is a fine nib. So I'm just going to have to work that out. I do have my Platinum 3776 Chai Latte pen, but in that one, I have the ink that the pen came with, which is a really pretty brown color. So I didn't want to have another brown ink, so I will be putting black ink in this. I'm going to ink this up off camera, and I will be right back. I now have the pen inked up, and I really, really love it. The aesthetics of this pen is absolutely perfect for my planner. I really, really love it. It goes together so well. It was exactly what I was looking for. I fell in love with this pen the moment I saw it. And yeah, I got it inked up. I did have a little problem getting the ink to go through to the feed, but definitely user error because I am new at this and I figured it out. I got a little nervous, thought I was going to have to return it, and that is not the case. So I'm just going to flip to my current week. There is nothing on it. I have been in New York visiting my mom, and I just got home. So I want to do a little bit of a writing sample. Let's zoom in. I'm just going to randomly put in some things for this week that I know we did. For instance, today we went and got new plates for our vehicle. I just recently moved to Pennsylvania. So yeah, we're going to put that in for today. Oh, this is really sweet. Oh, it's really, really nice. Let me zoom in so you guys can get a better look. Sorry about that. I also ordered new rings today because I lost my wedding band and my wedding ring. Yeah, it's been a thing. I feel really bad for my husband because I think it's a little heartbreaking for that to happen. So, yeah, we went and ordered some rings today, and I'm really sad about it. I don't want to think about it too much. So it's best to just not think about it. So we ordered new rings today, but you know what? It was a together thing. We really like what we picked out. They should be coming in soon because I wanted it in 14 karat gold and they didn't have it in stock in the 14 karat gold, so I had to order it. I did get my new band that's down at the bottom, the wedding band, but the engagement ring is on order and this is just a placer for now. And it's a little sad. So we ordered rings today. Now the one thing I can say is this is a tad bit thicker than I would like as a fine. I wish I had went with the extra fine, but that's totally okay because I have two options. Because this is a steel nib, this easily screws out and I can screw in a extra fine nib, and it is not the gold nib, it is the steel one. So I'll look into the price of that. Or what I can do is I can have it ground down, and if I do that, I would probably go a little bit closer to an extra fine than a fine. But for now, this is going to work, and I really do love it. Now on Wednesday, I have a meeting at 10 o'clock. And then after that, we're going to be going to IKEA to return some furniture. This writes very, very smoothly. I am very, very happy with it. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. This pen is gorgeous. I'm in love with it. I am so super happy. It writes very smooth. I am very pleased with it. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. I will be back soon. Bye.